Here we go. Get everything up and running. Oh, starting at 12 on the dot. Welcome to stream at the midnight hour. I am your host, Darksky. Welcome back, everybody, to the next part of Tales of Arise. When we last left off, we were heading back to Calaglia, if I remember correctly. And I imagine where we're going has to do with that rock that we couldn't pass in the beginning of the game. If not, I'm gonna be super mad. Want to get past that rock. So, just between last part and this part, let me get Twitch up and running here. Hello, hello! Alright, we're good to go there. Between that part and last part, did a couple side quests. So there's now two things that I don't like about this game. One, which I discussed previously, was the way the story really sort of locks you in to certain parts of it for like hours at a time. We're at a point where you can't really feel like you're at a good stopping point for hours and hours and hours. Like, I'm just gonna assume that this is gonna be another 3-hour part. Because, like, the last 3 parts have been 3 hours. And what was the other one? Yes, the side quests. Let's take a look at side quests. Some are your, standard side quests and whatnot. All of these, like, I want to say 90% of these are quests that I can't do yet because they're, like, boss fights that are, like, level 50 and 60. And I'm, like, level 41, 42. And, like, just like, a single level or two in difference is hard enough, right? But, like, 50 feels impossible, and 60 beyond that is even worse. So I've just got all of this shit here, waiting for me to get to endgame and level up. It's like, I wouldn't mind these types of things after, the story, but, like, you hit them up along the way, and it's just, there's no way I can be under level. I'm doing all the side quests, I'm fighting enemies along the way. Do you really, are these known to be, like, really grind-heavy games? I don't know. Either way, that's two things. Everything else is great so far. But, alright, we need to head to Laglia, Ulzebek. So let's get going.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Hello.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
No, I'm Alphen.
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia.
Yeah,
I was just
volcano
there
level, let's
recently,
go.
investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
Meteor?
All the more reason to check it out.
Meteor.
Can you tell us how to get there?
Meteor.
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Nathan, you ready yet or what? Oh, I didn't notice you there, Blazing Sword. And I see. You're Law, aren't you? Zephyr's kid. Damn, when did you get so tall? Can't believe a little pipsqueak like you is running around with a blazing sword himself. I'm sure your old man would be proud.
All right.
Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up later. You got it, boss. See you around, Law. Don't work too hard now. Do you know that guy?
I guess...
Can't say I do, even if I've met the guy before. Last time I would have seen him would have been when I was real little. You could have at least said hello back to him. I'm the reason my dad's gone, remember? You know how much they looked up to him here? Law. Sorry for getting us sidetracked. Let's just head out. Hey, is Law doing okay? Not really. Zephyr's death is still weighing on him pretty hard. Can't say I blame him. Even if it's not his fault, that's a big thing to have to carry at his age.
Right.
Yeah, but he's trying his best to come to terms with it. I have faith he'll pull through. Good, he's gonna need your support. He's still just a kid, and Zephyr's only one at that.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Let's take a look here. Zion Mine.
You guys want to rest here?
I should reapply my food buff.
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
That's wonderful, Rinwell.
Let's see. Why don't we go for that?
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy. All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
No, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
Sleep.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
It's a brand new day, everyone. Let's greet the dawn.
A laudable sentiment.
Hey, is Dohalim's shirt on backwards?
Suffice it to say, mornings aren't his strong suit.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Men in...
Ow! Black swallow dead!
Nope. I was gonna say, I wonder if they leveled up the enemies at all. Nope.
A comfortable win.
So this is where we started the game, right?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Next right.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Under Doom Mountain. Berg Volcano.
So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
I'm too hot. I'm too hot. I'm too hot. I'm too hot.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh fuck.
Hold on to your arms. Here I come. Ice prison. It's a duel of the arts. Raging cascade.
We got fire!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
So let's do it.
All yours!
One more. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Milky place here!
Blah, blah, blah. Gusty nails. You get scared. Hear my call. Spread.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
I never really looked into if, like, enemies of certain elements are weak/resistant to, like, opposing elements and whatnot. That's a treasure chest.
Little help. Feel. Get on it.
Not today!
Ow, ow, ow.
Get in my way.
Are those rocks that
Blah,
skin?
blah, blah. Sweet now. The flashing part's their weak point.
No armor can stop me!
I'll
The
take it
enemy
from
wields
here.
ours too.
Let's see how you feel about that. Deus Roar!
She could use a heal.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Raging Cascade! Glacial Spear!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Going in!
Field!
Falling storm!
Healing circle!
And just like that, I'm back. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor! Glacial Spear!
Magic Dexter! Tidal Wave!
Eagle Assault!
Amazing.
Right here! I got you! Lightning Strike!
Blows Flight! Searing Flame! Reload!
First strike!
Yeah.
Raging Cascade!
Lightning Strike!
Hurricane!
Glacial
Blah, 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 blah! Feel! Do it! Law!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Gib chest. Gothic dress.
Hey, new equipment!
Number go up. This was not the correct path.
Huh.
Well, there's no way we're climbing that. So it seems. Allow me to step in. Wait, you're not thinking of trying to vault over with your rod, are you? I hadn't even thought of that. In any case, stand back. I'll handle this. So that is the path forward.
Hi, Hoodle! Weak now!
Dragon Hurricane Flight!
In here!
Now you see what I can do! If it cools
for the
up, time
stockpile.
to get out of the way!
In here! More for the stockpile!
All back in there to finish!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Celestial Hammer!
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Keep up the pace! Carrying thread!
This one keeps
Glacial
charging us!
Spear! That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Celestial Hammer!
Don't leave!
Hey! Blow them away!
Radiant Illuminate the...
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Illuminate the dark! Come forward! Do it! Sliver!
Outfit! In an instant! Impact claw!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Alright, Dohalim. See what you got. Construct.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
This will be a delicious piece of cake! Here I go! Celestial mind if I... Here goes! Hurricane! Whoa! Hey, one at a time! Hurricane! Ion instant! Burning strike!
Now we're not pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! They got me flanked! Here comes Glacial Spear! Here's the mind if I do! Puddle! Freeze Lancer!
Shield!
Amazing.
Holy Land!
Make it break!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alright. On we go.
Ow!
Illuminate the dark!
In a vine?
Holy Land!
Hey, when did I get
Take cover!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Charge
Ow.
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Raging cascade. Here's evil.
Smash you! I'm on a roll,
Blah,
man.
blah, blah.
Ow.
Lightning strike.
Whirlwind smash!
Ice freedom. Celestial hammer. Razor blade. I'm out of ammo. I'm all set.
You've got pretty impressive aim there.
Thought of taking up the rifle yourself?
I'm expert.
This is more my style.
Celestial hammer. I'm ready.
We managed to pull through.
It wasn't that
My
hard. Don't
face is
sound
starting
so
to sting. My
disparaged.
throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water.
Alright, this is the way to go.
Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Sion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Anything in armor is all mine. Glacial fire!
Raging cascade. Searing blast.
Now I'm in the groove.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Glacial
That's evil.
Hit a word.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Stay here. No more playing nice. Blah, blah, blah. Mega air thrust. One more time.
Lightning strike.
Do it. Celestial hammer. Astral energy. Full throttle.
That extra training paid off.
Chest. More gold. Sure, most of these contain gold these days.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not in your dreams. Hurricane. Celestial hammer. Hey, one at a time. Ice prison. Their hide is thick as armor.
I'm like bait to them.
In here.
Let me help. Burn!
Freeze lancer.
Where are you going? Thank you. Helen Hurricane!
Ice prison. Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
May 1,000 gales carry you thread.
First strike!
Nail. Raging castle.
Aw, too
Here. Magic attack.
We are
Seal.
freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me? In a bind? Glitter Dragon! I can carve through armor! Ground and pound! Eat this!
Do it.
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Hopefully I'll be able to make a lot of weapons when I get out of here. Alright, we came from there. This looks like it makes a shortcut. Let's get that made.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I have a bad feeling
Illuminate
about
the
this.
dark. You got company. Holy Lance.
I'm on!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Shell!
Don't get in my
bigger
way.
they are, the harder they fall.
Celestial hammer. Ice prison.
Hit a worm!
All right. It's showtime.
I'm sorry to be a boss.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar. This one's mine.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue. Glacial Spear.
Shut him down.
Freeze Lancer. Freeze Lancer. Here goes.
Save you!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
You get the gift.
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Raging Cascade. Here's evil. Ow! Freeze Lancer.
Damn, he blended in with the crystals in the background. I didn't even
Take
see
you
him.
all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds. Close one. Gotcha. Raging cascade!
Hear my
Falling
call!
storm! Celestial hammer! Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Works.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
My word.
Oh, number go down. Not good. I think we're still good.
This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
It'll be a
Illuminate the
breeze.
dark!
Get in,
Come
get out.
forth, Holy Cleaver!
Eagle assault!
Watch this!
Ice Ray to the challenge!
Hurricane
Celestial
strike!
hammer!
Mega ray! Just
What
the dark! This one's mine!
Thunder field!
Look sharp!
I'll finish you here
Celestial
now!
hammer!
Hurricane strike! Mega ray!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! One more! Freeze one last one! Blow strike!
Hurricane strike!
Ice prison! Lunar tunnel! Here goes! Magic is there! Gusty nail!
By the power of water!
Ice
Make it
prison!
rain!
Celestial hammer!
Glacial fire!
Ice prison!
Tiger blade! Where are you going? Hurricane!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Getting a lot of these Hexbreaker stones.
Get lost! Going in! Illuminate the dark! Hurricane with Holy Quiver! Holy Lamp! Here goes! Here, let me help!
Damn it.
Ice Ray! Celestial hammer! Here! Raging cascade!
Water! Hear my call!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shore! In here! Pierce the evil! Get on in there with the others!
Hurricane strike!
Magic is there! In here!
Do it!
Get on in there! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Nicely done.
Margold. Way down. Which also seems to be the way forward. Another way down. Something over here.
Little help! Ice prison! One at a time! Celestial hammer! Handle! Strike! Spread!
Do it! Armor won't save you!
Lost! Demon's descent!
Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
OMG!
Gusty nail! Illuminate the dark!
You wanna make it rain?
Holy Land!
What's this? Give me a shit star!
Ice prison! Celestial hammer! Tunnel!
Where are you going?
Blah, 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 next spread!
Will this help?
Celestial hammer! Healing tunnel! Take that!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly. Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
It's yours to be right free!
Ice prison! Celestial hammer!
Hurricane strike!
Tunnel!
Railway strike! This one's mine!
Celestial hammer!
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Make it outlaw and go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Everyone hanging in there?
Red Sage. Raises max HP. Alright, back up.
No backing down!
Ice prison! Weapon! Turn in your dreams! Raging Darksky! Burning strike! Glacial spear! You get the gist! Air thrust! Hurricane! Ice prison! Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
1,000 gallons!
Not by a long shot.
Hear my call!
Do it! Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Lunar corruption! Raging cascade! Hurricane rush! Do it! Ice prison!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Particle effects are kind of crazy in this place.
I've been doing really great lately.
Hard to see some of the action sometimes.
Illuminate the dark! Come flame of Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Blaze Lancer!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
I'll heal you
Shield
all!
and rain!
The flashing part's their weak point!
Appreciate the help.
Tunnel! Help this! We managed to turn the tide!
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Where are you going?
What's the flame inside me? I can carve through walls.
Take it. Go.
Let's keep up the pressure.
I'm on it.
Make it way.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done. Radiant.
All thanks to you.
I'm out of air. I'm on
Now we'll never
Ice prison. Gemini. Do it. Celestial hammer.
Swallow dance!
Everyone
Doing
still
good.
in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
So what's with all this level 3 shit? We're picking up level 5s everywhere else.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
That looks muy expensive. I'll come back for that.
I'm not a little kid!
You're kinda wee. You're a little small.
Here's the wall.
That frickin' does it!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Celestial hammer.
This one's mine.
What's this?
Lightning strike. Here I go.
Inferno!
Close one. Gotcha.
Lunar arc.
By the power of hurricane arc required.
Ow, ow.
Hurricane Gemini. Close one. Right back at annihilation. Illuminate the dark.
Now I'm real mad!
Glimmer.
I'm on it!
I'll heal you
This
all.
one's mine!
Get behind me.
Ice healing circle.
You're done! Rolling sizzle! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Cyan illuminate the dark. Come forward. Holy glimmer. Holy limb.
In a vine?
Come on, roll. Ice prison. Celestial hammer. Go. Unguard. Storm. Don't mind if I do. Plasma blast. Magic blast. Hit. Do it.
Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace.
Sweeping them up is a one-man job.
By all means, be my guest.
I mean, you can help if you want.
Do it.
Law.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Shining supernova. The flip magic is now. Healing evil.
Rolling hurricane!
Freeze limb. Ice prison. No complaints from me.
No backing down!
Illuminate the dark. Come forward. Holy glimmer.
Pissed off! Armor won't save you!
Lunar arc.
This one's mine! There you go. I feel like
Prepare to be sealed. Go for the weak point.
tear him up. All finish you here and now.
Here goes. Do it. Go for it. Make it red.
Demons descend.
Good shit.
Crushing fang. Easy.
Way to go!
All finish you here and now.
Ice prison!
Take that.
Corruption!
Blow away.
Man, thousand gales! Tear you
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Gusty nail! None of your dreams!
All good things come
Ice
to an
prison!
end. Do it.
Kizar! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Illuminate the world!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I think I want to switch out
there
Astral
anything
Hammer.
more?
Celestial Hammer. It seems to be way more situational than I thought it would be. Plastic pool. Discharge. That's really situational. A lot of these are really situational. Sub-Zero Confinement is really like the only... It's gonna go get the guy one. Oh, I need more. I guess I'll keep that for now. I'm gonna switch this out for something. Freeze Lance and Holy Lance. Spread Crossblade. I guess we'll keep it for now. What are the combinations here? It's Burning Strike. That's what I have on the other. Freeze Lance and Full Lance.
Magnificent than the musculature of a warrior. Perhaps it isn't.
I won't forgive you.
In here!
Try this out.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
The flashing part's their weak point.
Here, let me help. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolitor!
Will this
Does that cancel out my attack? God damn it. Fine, I'll do it again.
Far beyond the dark in the sky! I fall upon thee! This one's mine! Shooting star!
Finish you here and now.
Right here. Oh, there it is.
Take care of...
I got so distracted.
You are gonna pay for that.
But yeah, her doing her thing totally canceled my cast.
That's gonna smart.
Oh, I'm up.
Enemy immobilized.
I can carve through. Do it. The picture of these fists has got your name on them.
Go
Eat
get it!
this.
Burning
Hurricane
water!
Talon Hurricane.
I felt better. That's...
So what was the other one? That was Shooting Star. Spread and Crossblade. Okay, so I'll charge up Crossblade.
For sure.
Let's go. Full bore and into the abyss. Look at us walking like a squat. This isn't the thing that showed up with Paulson, is it?
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you
It's
think
back.
this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Is it gonna do what I think it's gonna do?
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Can't target anything.
Art expert coming through.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why?
Do I gotta
Are
get
you scared?
close to
Me?
it?
Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
I'll be saving this one. Dance in the wind. Seal. Oh, magic is there. Crossblade. I hear the evil.
Their arcs were interrupted! This one's mine!
That seems bad.
Raging Cascade. Raging Cascade.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Dance in the wind. In here. Get on in there with
That seems bad. Shion.
Whoa, away!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Here, let me help. A whirling struggle.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh, magic is there. Crossblade. Healing circle. Dance in the wind. Sleep now. Sealed. Here's a healing. I'll be saving this one.
No further! I'm on it!
Nail shot instant.
There we go.
I'm prison. Celestial hammer. Healing circle.
Almost there!
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
I'm prison.
You picked the wrong fight!
Celestial hammer. Mega ray. Razor
Do it!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy. Way to go. Hear my call. Dance in the wind.
Spear.
In here.
Evil. Going in.
Freeze land.
Sleep now.
It's on!
Hurricane!
Maelstrom. I'm prison.
Let's tear
It's like a giant Kamehameha of water.
Puddle.
Where are you going?
You get the gist. Gusty nail.
Now you see what I can do!
Cyan instant. I'm prison.
I'm on it!
Celestial hammer.
Oh, now you're talking!
Puddle.
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
No, wrong way. Okay. Everyone good?
All mine.
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaint here!
A banana. Let's go.
Do it!
Lock.
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds. Gusty nail. Dance in the wind. Sealed. Sleep out.
In a bind? Lost my focus!
Ow. Ow.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Far enough!
Gonna get myself back up, I think.
That's gonna smart.
Fantastic! Now my clothes are ruined.
It's showtime. Not so fun now. You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Not in your dreams.
Shion, nice!
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit!
Right, sorry.
Close one! Alright! Gotcha! Now
I'm sorry to be a bother.
Close one! We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone good? Okay. We still haven't done any damage to this thing.
This one's mine. Reinforcements incoming.
Not a problem. Hold on to your art. Here I come.
Not my finest.
Raging cascade. Whoa! This one's mine.
Take this.
I'll bring you back from prison. Don't mind if I do.
Here we go again.
Here, let me help.
This one's
I'm
mine.
on it.
Ready. Lunar.
Do it.
Shion, astral energy. Full throttle.
Okay, okay.
Natural.
Far enough.
Lunar corruption. Don't mind if I do.
On guard.
More where that came from. Ice freaking.
Get the fuck down from there.
Arts require complete focus. Raging cascade. In here.
Throbs in pain.
I can carve through armor.
Will this help?
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly. Don't think. Just keep swinging.
God damn it.
I'll heal you all.
You have to hold on.
I'll tear you
Healing
apart.
circle.
Get myself up.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, my dear.
No, that'd be silly.
My head's spinning just watching you.
Celestial hammer.
I've had enough of this, dude.
Attack time.
Raging cascade. I'm all set. Sweet dreams.
Eagle assault.
Going in. Here's a healing arm.
This one's all mine. Storm.
Go get him.
Flaming meteor.
Crumble.
Here's the roar. Annihilation. Mega ray.
Ignite.
Raging cascade. I'm ready. Celestial.
Prepare to be sealed.
Here's the roar.
Tunnel.
Hurricane. Flaming meteor. Pierce the evil.
I'm on it.
Enemies immobilized.
Falling storm.
Take this.
He's still alive. Fucking die.
Alpin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
I'm over here getting ready for the next battle. And he's still alive.
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone.
Okay.
Do it.
Wonder if you have to, like, jump over that or something?
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do. Just please stay safe. Will this help?
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just
Alvin!
watch and learn. That's enough.
Come on, Alvin.
Go back down.
Go back to the shadow. You did it.
Everyone okay?
Yata.
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy.
God, are we gonna have to go fight
Perhaps a
more of
living
those things?
spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it It may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
3 more.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving
this really
forward
is season
now.
2.
Let's go.
Was Volron fucking the halfway point of this game? Like, seriously? Ooh, secret
Good
key.
to know my training is paying off.
Orbis Calaglia?
Hey, is that it over there?
Why is this guy here? Like, I know it's nice to have a shop, like, right before this point, because I'm sure it's very important, but lore-wise, this makes no fucking sense. Wait, what did he say? If you're having trouble getting back to town... Oh, I thought he said, I'm having trouble getting back, so I thought, like, he got stuck here or something. Alright, so... Give me money. Let's, do this. Take care of that later. And, weapons. Pre-Magnus Roar. Okay, he's got the best ones. You need a new weapon badly. So you first. And then here. Alright, everybody's good. As far as that's concerned. I think I'm good on accessories for now, just because I did that off camera.
Hey.
Want to change up some stuff. I really like the look of that. It's really Tron looking. I'm gonna stick with this though. Ooh, Book Shadows. I'll take that. Yeah, that's good. Matches his outfit. You don't have a lot of these. I like that one. Alright.
Look!
Everybody's good.
We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for
That's a fucking spice ship.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
God. We're not going to be here for a long
I'd hate for anything to
time.
happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we
So
race
we
ahead,
should do some
or
shit
we take
before we
due
go.
precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
I've done basically everything that I can. Can I fast travel to here? I can. Alright, so there's one thing I want to check. If I can find it. No, not there. Solitude, was that it? Oh, I've clearly been here, so not there. Here it is. I wanna... If this is like the do everything you can before you go, this is one thing I want to check.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
This dude's still here. Can't go that way. Well. Guess that's it for now. I guess I'll turn in the side quest if it's finally ready to go.
We've reached our destination. Well... wrap.
Got that side quest at the beginning of the game. Couldn't come back to do it till now. Damage. Okay. What level am I? 43-ish. I think that's it. I think... Yeah. think I'm ready. As I can be, I suppose.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
It's funny, isn't it?
Huh?
What
Funny.
is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus?
Kinda.
After all, this
The way
is
they
the
talked
sort
about
of
it.
thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
We gotta stop them before they do more
Right.
Gundam shit.
We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns.
We don't know that. We just
Shion?
assume it can because it's powerful.
Huh? Yeah.
I've yet to hear one good argument as to why it can. What does the Renaissance even do? It's just a big magical thing. We haven't really talked about what it does.
Where? Shion?
I mean, Shion has some sort of ulterior motive going on here. Oh boy.
Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
What are you doing, Shion?
Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay?
Time to talk. Come on.
Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
What are you doing?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Alright, what's the deal?
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Ralphin?
dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns.
And here comes the copyright
I
strike.
imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
I'm so glad Alphen fucking hugged her before. I was literally about to say fucking hug her. Oh, that thing when a character does the thing you want them to do. Isn't it magical? This feels pretty final. Moving on to Lenegis. We're at hour 14. Fuck it.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
This is gonna be a fucking
We have so
4-hour
many
part,
pieces
isn't
of the
it?
puzzle in our hands. So many clues. Yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in, then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Did you know?
I'm gonna look something up real quick.
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together,
cooperate
there's
with me.
nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm looking up where these final owls are in Calaglia. And it seems like I might not be able to get some of them yet. I guess it's something to worry about later. There can't be that many left.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadime, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renins. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. I really don't want to...
Why are you staring at me?
I really don't want to head... Lenegis sounds like it's the last... like the final level. I can't imagine what would be beyond that. So, I don't want to head into that when I'm already at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Knowing that it'd probably take a long time. Factoring in very long cutscenes. So I'm gonna save that for what I'm almost certain will be the final part. So there's one thing I'd like to try before we head out.
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Feels appropriate.
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's my headcanon.
There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on.
Save.
Guys. We've got lots to do.
One thing I want to do.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
He's still a few levels ahead of us. But at the beginning of the game, we came across a motherfucker. And there he is. He's been waiting for us this whole time.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
Oh, I could have swore he was level 47. We're about even.
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds. I think I'll pass on the handshake. Dance in the wind. See, the flashing part's their weak point. Let's get you all tucked away. All disasters made one. This one's mine. Watch this. Let's tear him up. I'm freaking.
No further. Watch it. A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Illuminate the dark. Holy quiver. Holy left.
This one's all mine. This one's mine.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Reciprocation.
Hurricane,
I'll heal you all.
Not done
Blue
yet.
flight.
Amazing.
Tunnel, not in your dreams. Blah,
There
blah,
you
blah,
go.
magic.
I feel like
Here's evil.
appreciate
Here
it.
in here.
Piercing? I'll take you all on.
Damn it, my cast.
Flare Demolisher!
We're doing damage.
Magic is in. Sleep now. Lunar breath. I'm all stuffed up.
Can't get out of this.
Tiger into the shadows.
This one's all mine. Now you see what I can do.
Mega ray.
Burn.
Now we go. I've risen. Outstanding form.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
It's down.
That'll bring you down. Holy land. Raging cascade. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning. Magic is water. Hear my call. Hurricane blood. Hear me. Flame of fury. Hear my call. Anything in order is all mine. Hold on to your heart. Here I go.
Armor won't save you.
Make it rain. Sion, astral
Fuck him up.
Full throttle. Hear me. Flame of fury.
Oh, he's hurting.
Hear my call.
Can't get out of this.
They're not playing around. Illuminate the dark. More coming.
Surrounded.
Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away.
Far enough!
A chain between heart and magic is amped.
This one's all mine.
Here comes Rage.
Now I'm in the groove.
Let's give up the pressure. I'm resistant.
Go away. Now you see what I can. I'll finish you here and now.
Rage going in. You all. Gotcha.
Just gonna heal myself, don't mind me.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Mine. Illuminate the
Okay, those are it.
Holy land! Raging tears of healing heart!
yours to be let free.
First aid! Illuminate fierce evil!
Okay, that was ranged. I did not think that would be ranged.
Don't let up till it's all over.
Dance in the wind! In here! Field! I'll heal you all! All disasters made one!
Thank you.
The healers of purity!
Feel the flame inside me, yours to be let free. I'm on it.
Gotcha!
That was cool.
Blah, blah, blah! Holy healing heart!
Fuck him up.
Celestial hand!
You hear it now!
Now it's healing circle!
Denied! Better if you don't get up.
Pull myself together. Blah, blah, blah! Holy land!
Make it rain!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Bam. Feels good. I've been waiting for this moment since the start of the game.
I've been doing really great lately.
Oh, I thought he was level 47. I didn't think we were quite ready yet. Let's go fucking turn that in. What is that one called? Oh, God damn it. Okay, it's back in Wolfsbeck, wasn't it? Yep. Oh, that feels good. That feels good.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah!
What? Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
I'll take that. Another one bites the dust. Easier to open with it. Boost strike damage, overload extension. This one goes down. Okay. Increase gauge from enemy downs, increase boost strike damage. Reduced awakening requirements, easier over limit. Alright, that settles that. Now to buy some items before we head in.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Grape gel. Oh boy. Never used any of these. 1 second. I'll buy a few more of these. Pineapple gel. Orange gel. Grape gel. I think we're good with the lemon. I'll buy more lemon.
That's
think that settles that. Well,
We finally made it.
so this is it, huh? It feels like it's it. It should be. So, that's what we will be wandering into. Come the next and what I think is the final part. Oh boy, been quite the journey. I hope you guys have all enjoyed coming along with me on my first venture through a Tales game. It's been incredible. Nothing about this series really caught my attention beforehand. And to be honest, if it wasn't really for like a distinct lack of games or really anything of interest coming out around the time that this came out, I don't know if I would have picked it up. But I'm really glad that I did. So, next part, part 12, I think should be it. Even if it goes long. But I'll see you there. Until then, take care everybody. Bye-bye.